Well, hello, everybody. This is Dr. Dick Pritchard from Columbus, Ohio, and you are listening to our CTFO Rockstar Team Training for January the 19th, 2020. If you're new, CTFO is a nutritional products and wellness company. It was founded by these three guys that you see on your screen if you're watching online, Stephen Stewart Finger and Michael Kahn. I've known Stewart and Michael for about 10 years now, and they are great people, honest as the day has come. They will do anything they can to help you. Just met Steve a little more recently, just as great a guy as his brother. These three founders created a referral marketing company for distributors. They are distributors themselves. They do not receive corporate bonuses or salaries. They get paid exactly the same way we do. I love that about this company. Now, of course, you can just be a customer. You can just enjoy the products if you want. That's fine. Nobody will force you to build a business. But if you want to build a business, I'm here to help you do that and show you how. Here was our weekly progress for this this week. We signed up 206 new members. 14 of those came in for free by mail from a postcard or flyer. Or an ad or something like that. We can now accurately report our 31-day team sales volume, $56,605. And I can report our weekly team sales volume so far. It's Sunday, $11,450. That's a good week. Glad to see I can finally see those numbers, and so can you. I'll show you how to do that on the next chart. Our total members, according to my home page, is 34,530. Granted, a whole lot of those people started and quit 2 weeks later, and a lot of them may not be real people. We don't know. Whenever I download my new members, I scratch my head at some of the names and stuff. So, I mean, that alone makes you wonder, but that's okay. We got enough people who are active to generate these kinds of sales numbers, so that's all I care about. The total members does give you some idea, though, of roughly how we're doing. It's just one of the many metrics that we keep track of. Speaking of metrics, Postal Profit System was a little slow this week. We're still waiting on that big mailing to hit, but I did send out 16 info packs, signed up 1 auto ship member, and sent out 72 follow-up letters this week. What's happening? Our weekly volume is now available. So if you want to see yours, go in your back office and click on Reports. Okay, it's right there under Reports. You can actually download a spreadsheet with all the people in your group who have ordered product, and it even tells you what product they ordered and all that kind of stuff. But if you just add up numbers for the orders, that'll tell you what your weekly volume is so far, starting Monday through today, whenever today is. Okay, so you can even, I think you can even get daily volume and all that kind of stuff. So that's good. Our January newsletter did go out this past week. Hopefully you all got it. It is included in every postcard order, along with a sample of our keto creamer. Great stuff. The 14,000 Postal Profit System invitation letters I talked about last week are in the mail. Finally. Sometimes it's a little trouble getting them all, through the letter shop and all of that, but Jay tells me they are in the mail. Also, Zodi Data, Jay's little company, is now accepting credit cards for invitation letters. If you are an active PPS member, I will be sending out an email to you with a copy of the new order form that includes space for credit card, but if you don't want to wait on that, just take the order form that you have and add your credit card information. He will need the name that's on the card, the card number, the expiration date, the security code from the back, and he needs a signature. You must sign a signature if you're going to send a credit card, okay? What else? I got a how not to build your business chart that I think you will find amusing. Well, this is just plain wrong, folks. This is not the way you build your business. This was actually on the news. I saw it on Fox News. I saw it on Facebook. It's all over the place on social media. This guy got a wedding invitation, and his response to the wedding invitation was, "Sorry, I'm strapped for cash, trying to start my own business." This is on the RSVP card. "If you're interested in feeling better through natural nutrition in 30 days, money back guarantee, let me know. I'll ship you info and products postage free. Thanks for the invite." And he even includes his business card, nothing against the Shackley Company. This guy was just an idiot. This is not the way, not the way to build your business, folks. Pretty tacky, as everybody said on social media. You should approach people you know. Don't do it at weddings and don't do it at funerals, okay? There's a right time and a wrong time to talk to people that you know about your business, okay? Since we're talking about things that are done wrong, let's talk about the postcards. I continue to find people who do not follow the clear instructions they are given both in the postcard starter pack and in just a regular card order. This figure that you see, again, if you're watching, is included in every order. It tells you to use a postcard stamp. We still have people using 55-cent letter stamps. Waste of money. It tells you to enter either your CTFO ID or your username in the blank space before .myctfo.com. Not your name, pound, CTFO ID. No. If you do that, they can't get to your website. Just your ID or just your username. Follow the instructions. I have a person who fills out the phone number and email on every single card with her phone number and her email. No, that's not what we tell you to do. Clearly it says, leave the phone and email area blank. That's so your prospects can give me their phone number and their email. Not only is it, are you messing it up, but you're wasting a lot of time doing that. Last but not least, we have people who forget to put labels on the card. That goes nowhere. It just comes back to me as a Nixie. I have a few people who don't put any ID or username up in the space And when those cards come back to me, guess what? You just enroll somebody for one of my personals because I have no idea who sent the card. I have one guy who stamps his ID way down on the lower right-hand part of the card. Well, nobody's going to get to your website if you do that. Put it in the right place where we tell you to put it. Yeah, some of these things are a little frustrating to me, and I apologize if it sounds a little negative, but I do want people not to waste their money and not to waste their time. Usually people who do these things come back and try to say, well, I mailed X cards and they didn't work. Well, maybe you didn't follow the instructions, okay? Next, well, how do you build a CFO business? Anyway, it's very simple. 1, 2, 3. Number 1, be an active member. Use your own products. You can qualify for the entire pay plan with a monthly order of $47.47 or more. There's no need for you to buy $100 or $200 worth of products every month, unless you want to, of course, that's fine. But first of all, you should be an active member. If you're not willing to use your own products, you're in the wrong business. Number 2, advertise your business. The company pays you for bringing in people who buy product. If you don't bring any people in, you're not going to make any money, okay? Some of the people you bring in won't buy a product. That's okay. Keep bringing other people in. How do you advertise your business? Well, we give you a bunch of ways to do that. We have 2 postcard systems. We have a mass mailing letter system called Postal Profit System. You can run print ads. You can run online ads. You can open your mouth and talk to people. All of those are ways to advertise your business. Your objective is to bring in new members. And what happens when you do that? Then you must follow up with those new members. There's an old saying in our industry, the fortune is in the follow-up. That is certainly true. So when you get a new member, especially it's somebody you don't know, they just popped up in your back office and you got that email from the company. The email from the company gives you that person's name, address, phone, and email. Now, everybody is tempted to just blast emails to these new members, but guess what? 95+% of emails go unopened. That's just the reality. What about phone calls? Well, you might get the person's voicemail, but you're unlikely to get a live person on the phone. Why? People don't answer their phones from numbers they don't recognize. Why? Spam calls. I get 5 or 6 of them a day. I don't answer my phone unless it's somebody I know. You can leave me a voicemail and I will return it. I try not to give people my phone number. With 33,000 people on my downline, I only give it out to my new personals, okay? But, and of course, they can get it in their back office if they look under who their sponsor is. But I don't want all 33,000 people to have my phone number. Sorry, a little cough still. Well, what's the best way to contact your new members? Use our welcome letter. Why? Everybody opens their mail. Everybody. We have a welcome letter. It's 2 pages long. The second page is the free postcards and names request coupon. And guess what? The letter encourages them to be an active member. That's what you want them to do, right? That's what you get paid for. So if you want a copy of that letter, shoot me an email. Give me your ID number and your username, and I will create one for you and send it back to you by return email. It's a simple PDF file. You print it out as many times as you need to. Send it to all of your new members. I can tell you, you get a lot of people on AutoShip that way. I know because I get the coupons. Okay. Now, just rinse and repeat those 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's just like a waltz, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Be active. Advertise. Follow up. Keep doing that over and over and over again until you have at least 7 levels of active members. If you do that, you'll be making so much money you won't know what to do with it. But you probably won't even want to stop then, okay? Well, why do we use direct mail? Sometimes a whole lot of people in our industry only use word of mouth, meetings and that kind of thing. Hotel meetings, home meetings, that kind of stuff. Well, I don't like to do that. So about 10 years ago, I started using postcards. Nobody was using postcards then. A lot of people are trying to use them now. Some of them know what they're doing and some of them don't. But direct mail lets you and your team approach people you don't know. One of the biggest concerns people have is, well, I've talked to everybody I know, talked to my friends, talked to my family. They all said no, or some of them joined and that kind of stuff, but I don't have anybody else to talk to now. What do I do now? Well, what you do now is you approach people you don't know, and one of the best ways to do that is with direct mail. Of course, you should always talk to your warm market, people you do know first, and then expand to the cold market, people you don't know. You know, or you should know, you can enroll your spouse, and you should enroll your spouse, your adult children, your mother, your father, your sisters and brothers, your cousins, your aunts and uncles. Enroll those people for free with their permission, of course. And some of them will buy a product. Some of them will actually want to build a business with you, but that's your starting point. Maybe you're in a similar business 3 years ago and you still have a list of people who are in that business with you. Send them a flyer, send them an email, send them to your website. Start with the people you know, and that forms your core team. And then all of you and your team, right, can approach people you don't know with direct mail. The third reason we use direct mail is anybody can mail a letter or a postcard with no training. Now, my last chart, I granted, it sounds like some people need some training to mail a postcard, but those are just a few and far between. Most people don't require any instruction or anything. It's pretty obvious what you do. You put you put a label on the card, you put a stamp on the card, you write or print your ID on the card, you put it in the mail. Pretty simple. Because, I mean, you see a lot of people in our industry, especially those who recruit by word of mouth with all these training programs, weekend boot camps, how to talk to people on the phone, how to use phone scripts, all this kind of stuff. I don't know about you, but I don't want to do that. It takes too much time. Direct mail requires no training. Because of that, it is duplicatable, very important. If you want your organization to grow like a virus, whatever method you're using must be duplicatable. One of my old mentors said, don't do anything you don't want duplicated, and don't do anything that's not duplicatable. All right, direct mail is duplicatable. It builds on leverage. What is leverage? That's when you make money from the work of other people. Well, those are all the reasons I use direct mail. And does it work? You bet it does. Works for everybody except those who quit mailing. You see, Walmart, McDonald's, all those places that are well known, they advertise every single day on TV. They advertise by mail. I get one of those little flyer things from Walmart every week. Okay, it's not like I don't know who Walmart is. Why do they send me that in the mail every week? Because they know they need to keep advertising to remind me of all the great deals they have and so on. Well, you need to advertise every week too. You need to be mailing every week. If you're sending postcards, figure out what your advertising budget is, divide it by the approximate cost per postcard. If you don't know, it's about 50 cents when you add up the stamps and the leads and everything, 50 cents. So if you can afford $50 a week, you can mail 100 postcards a week. If you can afford $25 a week, you can mail 50 postcards a week. Stick to your budget, but advertise every week. If you're mailing postal profit system letters, that's more like a monthly thing. But figure out how many you can afford every month or every 2 months, whatever your budget is. You're running a business. You're not playing a game, okay? Well, just a reminder, we do have other calls besides this one. The corporate call or webinar is at 9 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays. Sometimes they have one on Thursdays too. But go to ctfowebinar.com at the appointed time, 9 p.m. Eastern, Tuesday, and you will see the presentation of the week. Or you can join by phone at 669-900-6833. Those are the corporate calls. Very important to listen in on those. They're only about 20 minutes long. Won't take much of your time. Then Mike Swilling, who is the #1 distributor in the company and my personal enroller, has his legacy team call at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays. That number, 319-527-2973. If you're trying to promote by word of mouth, Mike Swilling is the guy to listen to. He's the best there is, the best I know, a great guy and my friend. Well, I do have a little story this week. I got an email from my buddy Matt Ahasey, who's one of my personal enrollees, and actually he posted this in the Facebook group, but he also sent me an email about it. He says that he has been using the keto creamer and the keto extreme shakes for, I think he said a few weeks. I don't remember exactly how long. But he's already lost 3 belt sizes. Well, a belt size is an inch, so that means he carved 3 inches off his waist, folks. I don't care what you want to look like in a swimsuit, carving the belly fat is very important for your health, okay? His wife has been on the creamer, and he said she's lost, I believe it was 15 pounds in several weeks or something like that, okay? She's gung-ho about the creamer now. And he gave 5 packs of the creamer to one of his co-workers, and she said she lost, I think, 5 pounds, and her clothes felt looser. This stuff works, folks. The products are one of the best ways to promote your business, and of course we have a sampling program. You can mail samples to people through the company. You can order keto creamer and the little mailing packages yourself and send them to people or hand them out to people. That's what I put in the card orders. I want all of our folks to get hooked on this creamer. Great stuff. And, you know, it's one more product to sell. Well, great things are coming. We're only just getting started here in 2020. Have a fantastic week. Dr. Dick, signing off.